Welcome back. Now, scientists are holding out hope for signs of life on one of Saturn's moons. Organic compounds have been found in the plumes rising from the subsurface ocean on Enceladus, adding to the evidence that one of Saturn's most intriguing moons should be explored even further. This discovery further suggests that the moon could actually support life. NASA's Cassini mission, which studied Saturn for 13 years before the craft disintegrated in Saturn's atmosphere, has revealed that there was a global ocean between the moon's icy crust and its rocky core. Amino acids are the building blocks of life, and organic compounds are the byproduct of the reactions that create amino acids. In Earth's oceans, vents on the ocean floor create these reactions. The researchers think that the same process could be unfolding on Enceladus too. Now, for more on this, I'm joined live from Berlin by Dr Nozair Khawaja, who led the research team at the Free University of Berlin. Dr Khawaja, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for your time also.
Thank you. Now, first of all, last year it was announced that they had found molecules in the plumes, but now your study has shown that there is organic compounds. Now, what does this advance? How does it advance what we know about Enceladus?
All right. So before I answer to these questions, I think this is important. You already have said into your intro that after 2004, when Cassini actually arrived at the Saturnian system, they found the geysers and the plume from the south pole of Enceladus. And they were surprised to know that. And then subsequently, the findings tell us that there is a global subsurface ocean, and that global subsurface ocean is in contact with the rocky core of the moon, where actually all reactions took place. And now back to your question. Last year, what we have found are really macromolecular structures. You could imagine that the molecules that we have found now has the mass approximately less than 100 mass unit. But the molecules that we have found last year were so bigger that they are far bigger than 200 atomic mass unit. And even you could imagine that their mass is approximately higher than 1,000. So the molecules, we call them as a macromolecular structures and compounds. But in contrast to that, what we have found now in the Enceladus ocean is the very small molecules. These molecules are really reactive and soluble in the Enceladus oceans. It means that these molecules could react in the core of Enceladus to form further complex organic molecules. So one end we have found last year, which is the really larger and complex structure, and one end or one puzzle we have found just now, which is really precursor and the building blocks of complex organic molecules. So this is the major difference in between both of these discoveries.
Okay, so what is their relation to the search for life?
Right. So you know that amino acids are the building blocks of life. I mean, they are the building blocks of the protein structures or proteins. These molecules which we have found in this recent discovery is actually the precursor and the building blocks of amino acids that we know from Earth's oceans. So in Earth's hydrothermal systems, we know that these small molecules actually react together under extreme conditions, under high temperature and pressure, and they produce actually amino acids. So just imagine that if these precursors, these building blocks of biologically relevant molecules, if we have them on Enceladus, then we can relate them with the Earth's oceans where we have amino acids. So we don't say that we find amino acids, but we say that we find the ingredients of amino acids. And this has a huge implications on the search of life, especially the extraterrestrial search for life.
Okay, so how do we expand on these findings? What's next now that we have this?
Right. This is a very good question. You know that Cassini is already dead now. In 2017 September, the Cassini is no more. But we really have the huge amount of data that we got from the voyage of Cassini. So we had to explore further. We are now on the footsteps that we have found these organic molecules, and we are continuously digging into the data sets that we got from Cassini. But at the same time, we do hope that we should go back to Enceladus to see with the sophisticated instruments, with the really state-of-the-art instruments of the present age. And we do hope that if we go back there, then we really look into the organic rich chemistry that is going on, and then we could really tell the exact nature of these organic molecules.
It's fascinating stuff. Dr. Nozair Khawaja, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for your time.